All right, foodies, you know what time it is. It is time for Foodies and Friends. Katie Stone in the house, as always, bringing you the tastiest bits and bites from around the Houston area. Katie, introduce our guest. Tell everybody where we're at.
Of course, Mr. Ken Bridge here. We're at Mapojeong, pretty new restaurant here. Tell everybody where we are.
We're in the beautiful Houston Heights.
Houston Heights.
Cedarwood.
I love it.
Close to Ruben's neighborhood.
Yes, ma'am.
Which means you're likely to see him a lot.
Already do.
Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, right.
They are participating in Eat Drink HTX for the very first time, and wait until you see their menu, guys. They kind of knocked it out of the park.
Super excited about this.
Did you realize that you were knocking it out of the park when you created this menu? Because it's one of the most impressive ones that we've seen so far.
Too kind. Thank you.
A lot of options here and a lot of choices, and maybe you've never tried. What is the fusion here?
We're a Korean restaurant.
Korean, yeah.
We have a little bit of everything. Korean barbecue. Got seafood, steaks, dry age, all kinds of good stuff.
Love it.
Speaking
Well,
of
let's get to the dishes,
seafood,
baby. We are going to the foodie cam right now, and Ken, tell us what we're looking at. What is this gorgeous plate of food?
This is the delicious miso cod, blackened miso cod.
Come on, baby.
With fresh farm veggies.
Okay. And I'm guessing that's a popular dish because that looks beautiful.
It's really popular.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, we do a miso umami marinade. I think it's a 5-day marinade with some just delicate flaky Atlantic cod. Pardon me, and just super uber fresh bed of veggies. They taste better than they look. I promise.
Is that not, Katie? That's popping off.
You know, I've been smelling it for the last 15 minutes.
Oh,
I've been patiently waiting. There's a reason
darling.
that we kicked off the show with this
Get in there,
dish.
Katie. Ladies first. Get you a little bit. Ken, how long have you guys been here?
We opened about 1.5 years ago, and then we went through about a 2-month remodel just to kind of brighten the dining room up and open it up. And as I was telling Katie, make it kind of a little more lady friendly. Because as we know, where the ladies go,
we
follow. The guys follow.
The money will flow.
I mean,
the boss
you know,
tells me
I'm not going to be I'm not going to be biased or anything, but is your boss wrong?
She's always right. Come on.
Is
always
she?
Right.
Imagine that.
That's without any problem.
Imagine that, Ken.
I've never been right, and she's always been right.
So when you guys thought of the concept, and you're like, this is where we're going, because I know you've been in the game for a long time. You've opened many restaurants, and of course, you knew it was going to be Korean. How long did it take to put the menu together?
It took a while. I was telling Katie, we took almost 1 year to kind of get the concept together and then finally open it up. So it took a little while, because when you think about going kind of straight forward and what your vision is, of course, we all know that gets changed up a lot. So, but we're super happy where we're at right now.
And you guys you've been in Houston for a long time. This is not your first restaurant. And speaking of food, we've got an item up here on the foodie cam.
That's great.
What was your idea, kind of, your decision to create this kind of menu versus maybe, you've had steakhouses in the past and other concepts? What made you choose this kind of cuisine?
I think for the neighborhood, for the most part, and the great city that we live in, super eclectic and super diverse. So we wanted to make sure that not only did we have the traditional kind of Korean barbecue, we also wanted to really lend to the neighborhood and emphasize these awesome eclectic dishes that we have in our great city.
Right.
With our kind of vision and influence on them, like anybody else.
Oh man,
we just want to have fun.
Mission accomplished.
Boys just want to have fun.
You're exactly right. Tell me about this. What are we looking at here? That's delicious.
These are our mandu, the yaki mandu.
Okay.
These are a pork variety with a bunch of cool veggies and umami kind of spices and herbs inside. And these come with our house-made kimchi and a dumpling dipping sauce and some
So we've got 2 sauces. I'm just going to point. What do we have here?
That's the like a dumpling dipping sauce, our version of it. And we have a samjang, which is a fermented soybean paste, super traditional and popular with Korean food. And just tons of flavor and, like I say, umami coming over the top.
God, I love kimchi.
I just want to make a very cute observation. Your plates.
Oh.
All the plates are different. So there's you'll see on the foodie cam, not every plate is the same. So you're sitting at a table with 4 people.
You're going to have 4 different plates.
Have 4 different plates.
You don't see that every day.
No, you don't. It's very cute. Very nice idea.
Katie, you're so sweet and awesome. Yeah. So we, by default, just put our plates together. There was some science behind that, but we wanted to kind of have a random kind of mix and blend. But you're really nice for giving us credit on the randomness.
It's very homey. It's
very nice aesthetic. I love that.
Thank you.
All right,
beautiful.
we're gonna swap this.
Does it make you feel good?
It
Warm
makes
and fuzzy?
and it really does. The first thing I noticed, and we're going to take you guys on a tour of this restaurant just right here in just a couple of minutes. We're going to look at that last dish. Oh, no more food. We got to go take our tour.
What happened?
Wow, that's an amazing dish. That is
foodie cam, baby.
KFC bites.
Love this.
What are we looking at?
Those are the KFC bites. KFC as in Korean fried chicken.
Of course.
That's a very popular, kind of a double fried, extra crispy. And we do chicken, a little bit of white and a little bit of dark. And again, double fry them. And then we toss them in a sweet and tangy and spicy sticky sauce. And we even pair it with a side of cheese sauce, which is maybe a little odd, but when you pair the two up, it doesn't seem
Winning
too
combination.
odd. For me, it is. Yeah, I love it.
Question to you, sir. Folks haven't tried Korean food before. Anything in the flavor profile they should be aware of?
Well, kimchi obviously is super popular. When I was young growing up, it wasn't so popular, but now very, very popular. Again, we house scratch make everything. And so as you're noticing, because you're a big kimchi lover, just spices and flavors and savoriness and deep flavors and stuff like that. We're really known for.
The food's delicious and the design of the restaurant's amazing.
Well, thank you, sir.
So Katie's
Thank
ready
you.
to go on a little tour.
Okay.
Why don't you guys go that? And I'm going to kill all of this food.
We shall return.
Take your time.
Is Katie up?
Bam.
Is Katie up?
Guys, I'm telling you. So far, we're only 2 plates in. I'm loving everything.
All right, guys, we are inside the entrance of Mapojeong, and the owner, Ken Bridge, we have moved rooms, and the restaurant is just so beautiful. There's a lot to this that you don't immediately see from the outside and as soon as you walk in. So Ken, why don't you take us around a little bit for our first tour?
Absolutely. So, well, here's the bar, one of the main attractions for everyone. And we've got this beautiful Carrera marble top, and got 40 caps of incredible beer, and soon to be infused soju, which is a rice wine spirit as opposed to a rice wine like sake. Got a full bar. That's Pete back there. What's up, Pete?
Shout out to Pete. Let's go.
And we approach our main dining room. This is kind of the bar dining area. With 4 tops here, and we have an amazing raw bar that we're building. We're continuing to build. And what's today? Wednesday, Pete? Oh, we're doing 50-cent oysters today.
50-cent
From 4 to 7, I
oysters.
believe.
Let's
Every
go,
Wednesday,
baby.
50
Let's
cent
go.
oysters.
So every Wednesday, that's something you guys have just running year round. Every Wednesday, 50
We
cent
started
oysters.
it last week and had a pretty overwhelming response. And so we're going to do it until we deplete all of the oysters. in
Until you
Texas
run
and
out.
Louisiana.
Running out of the oysters.
Kitchen back there. This is our butcher room, and we're starting to dry age some fantastic steaks next week. Ribeyes, porterhouses, strips, and we'll bring that and continue to build our dry age product. And we have an upstairs, Katie, which is a private dining area upstairs, and we can seat up to 18 upstairs. And this is our main dining room here.
Upstairs. It's very cute. Super cute.
A wine
Yeah.
cellar up there as well.
And you guys have a pretty awesome patio. I know it's under construction right
Yeah,
now.
that's phase 2. So we're gearing that up for the season, and that should be ready in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And we're going to have just all kinds of cool stuff out there. An outside bar, DJs, private event space.
This
all
is
of
a
the
great
above.
space.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, this is a very great
Thank you.
space.
Thank you very much.
I can tell there's a lot of detail that's gone into this, and everything is just so nice and homey, and it just feels like you can come here and relax and have a nice little meal or a glass of wine and maybe not go home. I don't know if that's your intention.
Never have to go home. We can leave you the key, and we work on the honor system. So just mark down everything that you guys eat and drink. This is another one of our larger tables. We're really getting known for larger party opportunities, so we can sit on one table up to 20 people. And we've got a 10 top here. We can run 2 captains and make it a 12 top. And I think we can do a 14 to 16 top. And this is kind of our sunroom here. As you can tell, there's a bunch of natural light that comes in, and it's super, super cool.
Beautiful
and
room.
It's just super, super warm and vibey in here.
Are you guys going to be doing brunch?
We just started brunch.
This is a great brunch room.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
We're building it, and we're just trying to get crazy and nutty. We may do bottomless mimosas and stuff like that, so we'll keep you posted on all
Well,
of
you
that.
know, you did say that you wanted to be on the good side of the ladies.
Yes,
so
right.
bottomless mimosas are probably a pretty good start.
Yeah, we're trying to work that through and kind of imagine how that might work out. I know people do that program, but then it's kind of like that old kind of Allstate commercial where they come up with an idea and then they kind of run through.
Be careful what you wish for.
This is another part of our dining room. This is kind of an offset, and the ceilings are a little bit lower here, so you get even different feel of this dining section as well.
Now, you mentioned your ceilings. We had a little conversation about this because I would like to compliment you on your ceilings, because not often are the ceilings decorated in restaurants.
Thank you.
And I love when the ceilings are decorated in restaurants, because I personally don't enjoy looking at the composite glue in the corners of the rafters. And for me personally, as a diner, that's the first thing I look at when I come to a restaurant is the ceiling. I look up.
We were talking about that earlier, that
Yeah.
most people, consensus-wise, don't really look above a certain elevation. You and I are different birds, that we always look at details, and I always look up at the ceiling, myself as well. So we just wanted to have some cool live hanging plants, foliage, and so all of these are live plants.
Oh, they're
on
alive.
irrigation, yes.
Oh, they're not fake.
No, they're on
Oh
irrigation.
my goodness.
Little micro irrigation systems. You can see the little irrigation hoses that go to every single
Ken,
Yeah.
this is fancy.
And they're working. We were kind of concerned if they would stay healthy and vibrant, but they worked out. And so we're super happy about that.
That's so smart.
Really good.
Very
Really
smart.
Really good.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, you ready to take a look at a few more dishes?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back. What'd you think, Katie? Pretty cool
Great
spot,
time.
huh?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I had a
And take us through it. What do we got?
And we're back.
Yes, we are.
We have the kimchi fried rice.
Ooh.
Okay, food cam. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kimchi fried rice, and this is interesting because back in the day, Asians didn't eat a lot of dairy,
Right.
if any at all.
Yeah.
But now, this past decade, with the new generations coming up, and so the influences now are a lot of dairy, a lot of cheese. So you're seeing a lot of cheese and different dairy on some Korean dishes. This is our version of the kimchi fried rice, and it's got a bunch of ooey gooey mozzarella on top, and it comes with a sunny farm-made with a little togarashi on top. It's fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just a perfect blend of, again, our house-made kimchi. It's got that kind of just great balance of a little fermentation with a little bit of sweet and a little bit of heat, and it pairs extremely well with that cheese and the
You know that
fries. And
look.
that sugar
I
grain.
cannot
I
wait.
know that look.
Yeah,
I
it's
cannot
really,
wait to
There's
really,
about
really good.
to be
Stick my face in
an
it.
explosion of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're daring, you can order extra kalbi or bulgogi on top of that, or chicken, or whatever you want to throw on top of that.
Yes.
Oh, so you can add on.
Oh yeah, you can always add on, right? Look at
A little bit to start getting
there.
there.
I hate to say that.
Look
but
at it.
man, Look at that.
This is just
Oh,
gorgeous.
that looks so good.
Yeah,
it never
it
gets
looks
old to me. There
Yeah.
you go, Ruben. Yeah, pop that beautiful egg yolk.
Oh.
You know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. I'm professional. Do this for a living.
You
I do this for a living.
Professional
actually do
eaters.
this for a living.
I actually do this.
We
for
are
a living.
professional
This is-
eaters.
I love this, man. I love this. So what kind of reaction do you get for like, hey, I'm a first-time customer? What do you hear from people when they come through the door and they really didn't know what to expect?
Honestly, we have a tremendous amount of first-time guests that come in, not just to our restaurant, but to the cuisine as well, which we really didn't expect at all. And so it's a great honor. It's just a great tribute, to the culture and to the food. And so we're just kind of really appreciating that. They come in, they love it. They love everything. They love the experience. And they look for a ton of recommendations from us. So we're happy to be here for them.
This is fantastic.
Good.
Very good.
This is so good.
No,
Good.
the
Thank you.
cheese is
Thank
just
you.
is the perfect mixture. Yeah, it's very good. Very good. Oh, what's that?
It keeps coming.
Wow.
Wonderful things are happening.
Oh my
So
goodness.
this is our short rib. So it's actually
Wait a minute. You
braised
guys have
short rib.
rib. I did not even remember seeing that on your menu.
That is a thing of beauty. Fried rice again on the bed there.
A little bit of fried rice.
Okay.
Sans the cheese. On
Right.
that.
Sure.
And we paired that with some baby carrots, some fresh green beans, and it's pretty familiar when it comes to traditional short rib braise. We do red wine. Again, we put a little sake and some umami elements in that. So the mouthfeel and the tenderness is going to be pretty familiar to you. But then it kind of takes a little bit of a turn with the kimchi fried rice bed and the veggies. And we've got a demi on that that we paired with just a little bit of gochujang within that demi,
Which
in the
is?
gravy. The gochujang is a fermented spicy bean kind of paste. Unlike the samjang.
The samjang, right.
It's I call it the Korean ketchup. It's you use a ton of it. And
Works on everything.
It really does.
Tastes good on everything.
Katie,
Sure.
the
Yes.
size of these portions.
Yes. Sizes are impressive.
Size matters.
Yes, size absolutely matters, especially today. Everything is so expensive, and
That guy looks a little bit right now. I don't know, maybe an extra ounce bigger. I don't know. So don't hold us to it. But yeah, we've got
it's
great,
quite
incredible
tall.
size. Yeah,
It's definitely up there.
Still.
And,
yeah,
Still.
but we're really close. We're really close to the mark. Yeah, that may be.
no,
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
man,
No,
I
that's
think
good.
I think you're
I was
right
looking
on.
at the big side of it over there.
Beautiful.
I better have a vegetable.
So, Ken, tell us a little bit about your hospitality route in Houston. You've had a few restaurants before.
Yes, ma'am. I guess in the Houston area, most people, I'm most familiar with Pink's Pizza. I founded Pink's Pizza. I own and operate a company called Delicious Concepts, and Pink's Pizza. We've done Lola Diner.
Yeah.
Ruben. Shepherd
yeah.
Park.
Dude, Shepherd Park, my old
Oh
stomping
my
ground,
gosh,
bro.
Shepherd Park. I'm gonna cry right now.
I'm surprised that
I'm
is-
serious. I miss
Yeah.
Shepherd Park so much.
I'm surprised I wasn't asked to leave that establishment
Never.
on multiple times.
You were asked to stay. We locked you in.
Dude, I love that. That was
Lucky from
such
the
a
inside
great,
out.
such a great. You know what? And that's like, it's kind of like this place. You've always kind of like picked these little kind of neighborhood. You found those little pockets. It's not like, oh, we're going to go to the Galleria, or oh, we're going to build in Upper Kirby, or you always found those cool little.
It's my neighborhood.
It's
right?
your
The
neighborhood,
Heights,
yeah.
I
Why
don't want to
leave?
travel
Right?
too far.
I got
and
you.
It's kind of selfish. I mean, honestly,
Whoa.
I do most of the concepts
Right? I know. I already told Carolyn about it. I know.
with myself in mind,
Yeah.
thinking, what would be cool to hang out.
Ruben will be talking.
I love that. Yeah, it makes sense, man. You want to build a place that you want to go to.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Well, and make it easy for people to stay and in and out, right?
Yeah,
Comfort foods.
it's a pretty easy philosophy, I think, if you're consistent. Kind of cool atmosphere to hang out and
So
good
good.
food, good
So
drink, good vibes.
So good. Speaking of good vibes, I think there's good vibes happening on the Cootie Cam.
Oh, yes. there
Booty
is.
cam.
Oh, here we go.
Cam.
What
Here
do
we
you buy?
go.
Hello, bibimbap. So bibimbap is a pretty traditional, very traditional, very, very popular dish. Essentially has Veta rice, steamed short grain white rice, and accoutrement, which is banchan for us in Korean.
Okay.
So little side dishes that we kind of combine in the bowl. This particular bibimbap is technically a dulcet bibimbap, which dulcet means hot pot. So it comes in a hot pot.
Oh, cool.
It comes out smoking and steaming and,
Right.
and centered with a farm egg, which is awesome to just kind of poke and let it explode into the bowl, and it cooks with the bowl, and then the bottom of the rice on that hot stone bowl gets crispy. And
Ooh, I love that.
yeah, it's great. And then
I
you
love
mix
that.
it together. If it's my mom,
Yeah.
which you'll find her here on the weekends.
Okay,
She'll
cool.
literally try to mix it and feed you, Katie.
Yes,
The guy,
I'm ready for that. Yeah.
Ruben's experienced that before. Yeah,
Oh.
come up and probably try to hand feed him, but
I'm
and that pairs
surprised.
well
Yeah.
with Coach John also.
There's
Spicy
an egg.
version. There's an egg in the middle. Yeah, you
I
can just
see it.
kind of pop that and mix it around, and the bowl continues to cook it. It's really fun and super tasty.
I
I'm
love
sorry,
that.
I'm just not ready to move on from.
No,
No, there's no reason to. It's fantastic.
Go with what you
Short
know.
rib,
That is incredible.
Not ready yet. Continuing to
That
indulge.
is a home run.
You know, I did want to mention for those of you who are still trying to decide where to dine during Eat Drink HTX. Remember, we only have about a week left. February 29th is when the last day of this menu is offered. And this is a fantastic menu. So they've got a lot of options here. You can take a look at the menus inside the restaurant, but also online. eatdrinkhtx.com has there's about 175 participants this year that are participating in, and you of course participated in Houston Restaurant Weeks in the past, and so hopefully you guys will want to come on board for August HRW.
100%.
100%,
You
yeah,
guys are
which is
such
great.
a great cause, and
Thank you.
everybody should jump on board.
Thank
to support
you.
what you guys
Well,
do.
and
I mean, honestly.
thank you so much for your support. You've been a big supporter in the past of HRW, and very excited to bring these guys on board. Holy moly.
What just happened?
Wait a minute. I didn't know this was going to
Yeah.
happen.
Going for the
I
ketchup.
didn't know you had this here. Ken,
Yes.
what is this?
This is our Korean barbecue
Oh,
combo
my
plate,
goodness.
combo A, which is our most popular. And it has,
Thank you, sir.
yes, sir. It has some delicious thinly sliced beef brisket, some kora Buddha pork belly, and what we really, everything's fantastic when it comes to our Korean barbecue meats, but the boneless marinated short rib, which is the KRIV, is what we're really become super known for. And we marinate it in a lot of fresh fruits and spices, garlics, ginger, apples, pears. Pretty traditional, but you know, we have a couple of little secret family ingredients for those recipes, and we marinate it. You know, it's like a 3 to 4 day marinade, and then we grill it. You know, the main dining room, we kitchen cook these, so these are all cooked by our incredible chefs, and we do also still have a section where my mom Oma's place, where you can cook your selections tabletop.
Crazy delicious.
You can
I
do
love it.
that.
Yeah,
I love it.
Wow.
it's reservation only.
I love
and
it.
We're booked a few weeks out, but you can access that through our website, mapojeong.com.
This is the Korean ketchup.
Okay.
That's the
okay.
Delicious.
Gochujang, yes,
Taste
sir.
of, just a little dab.
Mhm.
Yeah,
A lot of
I don't
flavor.
wanna-
Kick to
Really
it.
deep.
Yeah.
Really just a little.
And literally just goes on anything.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah,
just
it
a little.
really does. And it's
Feeling it?
Yes.
It's good. You like
Yes.
spice?
Really, I
Yeah,
do.
good.
But I like this kind of spice,
Yeah.
not like
not
you know,
crazy.
putting
Yeah.
you on the floor.
Not like volcano.
Spice, you
Yeah, no
know,
volcano.
Definitely not.
I
Me
like
as
the
well.
spice I survive.
Yes.
Is that wrong?
You gotta be able to appreciate what you're eating, you know,
Now, Ken,
instead of be paralyzed.
this and is that item this item right here?
That is.
Okay.
That's the HTX. So you can
Yes.
get single, and then we'll do like
Yeah.
a combo
Yeah.
also on that. And they come out with the banchan, which
Mhm.
is the side dishes also that we spoke of.
Mhm.
Ken, am I doing this right?
No, you're doing it fantastic. You know what, Ruben?
What's the one you're known for?
You got that, man.
I
And
did.
take the short rib right there. That guy, yeah. But it all pairs extremely well. And this, the radish that you're
Yeah.
putting that in,
Yeah.
that's a sam. Sam means a wrap.
Right.
And that's a mu, so it's a Korean radish. And the color comes from a red beet juice that we brine it with and pickle it with. The house-made kimchi. We've got a drunken tofu, which I call it. It's a seasoned marinated tofu.
Right.
This is the fish cake, which is our house recipe fish cake. And then we've got a Korean potato salad, a seasoned mung bean, and then we've got a gochujang braised potato, which good,
That's
right?
nuts.
Flavor explosion.
Oh,
Dear
my
God.
goodness.
Flavor explosion. That's what we
This
say.
is amazing. Oh wow. I
You-
love all of the options.
You have to try this,
kimchi.
Katie.
I gotta try
Yeah.
the kimchi.
You got to try this
Yeah.
mood with
That's-
any one of the meats, with the samjang in particular. So, and you can grab it with your fingers if
Mhm.
that's helpful.
What do we got there?
That's
Yeah.
the fish cake. So we season and braise that. Fish cake the best fish cake comes from Busan in Korea. And then every family or every restaurant has a recipe that they see.
That's amazing. All right. let's go.
Your last one.
Come on,
Last one. And so we mentioned earlier, Katie, we're looking at the butcher room. We're beginning to bring back and enhance our dry age program. So we're looking at a ribeye that's a 14-day dry age right now with just a simple side of delicious asparagus
Classic.
with the butter sauce. And you'll be able to get ribeyes and porterhouses and some New York strips, and we'll see how long we can age them for before they sell.
I feel like this is such an interesting concept, right? Like you have such a unique experience with all of these other concepts, and you're almost putting a little bit of them all into this.
I see that.
Yeah,
I see that.
with your cuisine.
I really have always loved this space where we're at. And so I really tell my guys, and I talk to my guys about this, I consider our location here in the building more of a venue, if you will, and not specifically a restaurant or a bar. So we just want to, turn on as many people as we can, not just with our food and our hospitality, but with the space itself.
Yep.
And we want everyone just to have an amazing time. Does that sound too simple?
No,
That's what we want,
it sounds ideal, but it sounds you have built the space exactly what you're describing for, because I would assume you're going to do all kinds of wine dinners here.
Absolutely.
And all kinds of events, because ideally
Kimchi classes,
Oh.
butcher classes.
Oh,
all
wait
that.
a
Oh, yeah,
minute.
yeah, yeah.
I like that.
Kimchi classes.
Teach you how to make kimchi. It's gonna be fun. It's paired with soju and
That's
wine
that's a first
and Japanese
for foodies and friends.
whiskeys, and you'll be the 2 first guests. How
I
about
would
that?
love
Okay, good.
Can you-
to attend
Yeah.
the kimchi
No,
class.
I promise that's gonna happen.
So my son loves kimchi,
Oh.
and my son started eating kimchi when he was 3.5.
Oh, really?
Yes, but we were eating very good
Good boy.
homemade kimchi. My girlfriend's mother would make it, and then we would go over, and of course we have to have the kimchi, and he loved
Crazy.
it. Yeah, he's been eating
Bring
it
him
for a long
in.
time. Yeah,
What's his name?
So good.
Potato salad.
Luca. Hi,
Luca.
Luca.
Hey, Luca. Come in,
Shout
get
out
some
to
kimchi,
Luca.
I want to see you in here.
I think that's the first shout out we've ever done to Luca.
Oh, okay.
This
Maybe we've
this
never
has
done a
become
show.
an afternoon of firsts.
Yeah.
And with 2 minutes left, who knows what could happen?
All right, let's talk about
Somebody jumps out of a
important items of the day. Ruben Dominguez, you're covering Cook Off tomorrow on Fox 26's morning show. So
Barbecue, baby.
barbecue. So if you're interested in anything rodeo, Fox 26 is the place that you want to be. That's the guy who's going to be out there. Are you going to be in a wagon tomorrow?
Nope.
Are you going to be near?
I don't
Are you going to be near horses?
I don't do wagons. I don't do horses. I most certainly do not do anything that has to do with milking the goat.
That's what he thinks.
Those are my three
That's what
pillars.
he thinks.
3 pillars of the rodeo, guys. As we run out of time, definitely put this one on your list.
Yes.
You still have time to dine out and do good. This is
For
one of
sure.
the most exciting menus I've seen.
A lot
I
of
mean,
value. One of the
lot
most
of value.
valuable menus that we've seen.
at
A lot of choices.
every turn, like Katie said earlier, you knocked it out of the park, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you so much,
Congratulations.
guys.
Wonderful,
Gosh, thank
Tell your
beautiful
team,
restaurant.
the kitchen chef, man.
Yeah.
Oof.
Beautiful,
Thank you,
beautiful
guys.
space.
Thank you.
Um, definitely the design is amazing and I think is going to be very successful.
Katie, let everybody know how many days left.
Oh, so we've got 1 week left. Eat Drink HTX runs through the 29th, which is next Thursday. Remember, this weekend is always going to be a busy weekend because it's the last weekend. So think about where you're going and if you need to make a reservation
Do
because
so.
you don't want to miss out
Nope.
on your ability to dine out and
Correct.
do good. Again, supporting the Houston Food Bank and DePelchin Children's Center.
And the
I
weather's
can't
going to be
believe
really
it's
nice.
Almost halfway through.
Well,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
blew
this
by,
is
so
it's only
quickly.
2 weeks. You know, you're
Yeah.
used to the Super Bowl
Mhm.
HRW.
And when
Yes.
you're getting up early on Friday and Saturday, turn on Fox Morning News weekend because Katie and I featuring a couple of more restaurants. You get to see them, and you don't know. You might see your favorite. I know my neighbors are watching, Marcus and Barrett, and they actually they really do. I'm not making this up.
Okay.
They make the list,
Yeah.
and I get a text. Hey, we just tried that place. Hey, we
Yes.
saw you there. We're going
Of course,
there.
I would
So
expect
guys,
nothing
put this
less.
one on the
Yes.
list.
One on the list.
This is the one. You might have met them at the Christmas party.
I did.
Anyway.
I remember. I
All
love
right.
them. Yes.
I expect to see them.
We will
Okay.
see
Ask for
you
Ken.
guys back for another episode of Foodies and Friends on Friday afternoon on
Woo!
Fox 26.